Cyberspace will reflect what happens in the world, and people have these worldviews as such, and then they come along, go on Facebook and just make these comments, and they're lulled into a false sense of security at times, because not everyone who's your friend is a friend, and these leaks can happen. So therefore, whenever we post things on the internet, we have to remember that the internet is like an elephant, it doesn't forget.
Do you think that social networkers think about the consequences of what they are writing online?
There's a need for education in these matters, that people come along and they're in their safe environments, they post things on the internet, it stops at their computer screen and they believe that they're safe because people don't post in the middle of the road. But they forget that these things will last and be permanent. There is a cry out for maybe to have for the internet to have a memory so things would fade away, but that's not going to happen. My rule of thumb for people is to imagine that they're in a hall, they've got the back turned to the audience, and the audience is full of their friends and family, and that everything that they're typing can be seen on the screen. And are they happy to post their comment, to hit send? And if they are, well then they shouldn't worry.
Are people lulled into a false sense of security because usually when they're on the internet like this, they're at home and they do feel safe?
They do indeed. They forget that these comments are going to be made public, that friends of friends will see them, other people will see them. Most people are unaware of privacy settings on Facebook and social media sites, that even when redesigns happen on these sites, often the privacy settings that they may have taken time to set previously will resort back to default settings, which will make a lot of things that they comment on public. And so therefore that they are not aware that maybe only their close friends can see it, but maybe friends of friends can see it, and that they have no real awareness of how many people can see it, and also that there's all these settings where if someone comments on a post that you have commented on that maybe was private to you, that then it becomes public to the friends of that person's friends, and it becomes quite a quagmire.
And as you know, it can have very serious consequences, and in the case of Suzanne Morrison, it has cost her her job.
It has indeed. I mean, there may come a time where people require a driving license to use the internet. There is a body behind that. There's people pushing for that to make it serious. The main motivation for that, I guess, is security for criminal activities, to try to negate them. But there could be point systems. But also education is the key. The fact that people really should be aware of the public nature of their posts, and that search engines will find every little thing that you have commented on, and your employers, and in the future maybe court cases, these things can be used in prosecution against the person, that their entire history of comments on a social networking site.
Some people are learning the hard way. Dr. Kevin Curran in Derry, thank you.